Hey, what's going on, everybody? Back again with another video. This time it's a 4K Blu-ray collection update and unboxing. If you guys don't know me, my name is David, and I review movies here and at CinemaDeviant.com. I started doing this as a way to give people a heads up as to what's coming out now and in the upcoming weeks as far as 4Ks and Blu-rays go. So we have quite a bit to take a look at today. Some stuff that's already out, some new stuff, and then some personal pickups that I made along the way. So let's go ahead and just jump right in and get started. First up, we have The Crow. This is the remake of The Crow, and this is the Walmart exclusive Steelbook. I couldn't say no to this one. The movie is I mean, that's kind of where I'm at with it. It's I'm not satisfied completely with it, but it's not terrible either. I just couldn't say no to this Steelbook. I don't have the other one, the other Steelbook to go along with it, and I need to get that one at some point. But yeah, I really like the look of this one and the style of this one, so I had to pick this one up. Here goes the back here, in case you guys don't know what it's about, and the special features are there as well. And this was one of the reasons I had to pick it up. You know, it has this really cool slipcover right here. You pull up, and the artwork on this is pretty nice. Not even gonna lie. Even if you didn't like the movie, or you didn't enjoy the movie, you know, a whole lot, this Steelbook is really, really awesome though, artwork wise. Here goes a shot at the back here, which again, really nice artwork. I do appreciate that part of it. Specifically, really nice. And like I said, it does have this cool slipcover that makes it really cool as far as packaging goes. Does have a digital copy, and here we have, let me see here, the Blu-ray disc right here. Some nice disc art right there, and then the 4K disc right there. Again, nice disc art. I like that it has both of the lead characters there, or the main characters. And then we have interior artwork, which is always important. Nice shot there. That's actually really cool. I dig that quite a bit. Nice. And then here's the front, back, and spine for The Crow, and this is the Walmart exclusive Steelbook. And this one is out now from Lionsgate. Nice. So if you guys saw this movie, I don't know if you guys agree with me or not. If you guys liked it or didn't, let me know in the comments. I'm actually legitimately curious to see who actually like super liked it. It might just be me. I don't know, because, or I may not be in the majority of it, but I felt a certain way just because, you know, I mean, I really love the Brandon Lee Crow, you know, and when you start messing with classics like that, it's kind of hard to really make everybody happy. But like I said, I didn't hate it. I didn't really super love it either. But anyway, if you guys dug it, let me know in the comments, and let me know why. Okay, cool. All right, next up we have Trap right here. On 4K Ultra HD. It does have 4K Ultra HD and digital copy, including no Blu-ray with this release. And this is an M. Night Shyamalan movie. This one garnered a lot of hype because of the trailers. And I actually really enjoyed it. My son really enjoyed it as well. He thought it was a really good thriller. I do have my things with it. More so with it being like just kind of maybe jumping right in too much. It felt like definitely something was missing. It felt like you kind of it felt like you walked into a movie halfway. That's kind of how it felt like, to a certain extent. And by the time the movie was over, it left me wanting more. But in a sense where it was like, okay, this feels like it's being tied to something. Like it needs to be connected to something else, or like I'm just gonna say it felt like it should be connected to like Split and Glass and Unbreakable, to some kind of extent, like some sort of weird spin-off or something like that. It feels like it should be in the same universe at least. Um, and if he's trying to do something new, like a new type of multi-film thing, maybe this wasn't the way to start it out, but hopefully there's some sort of, kind of expansion of this story at some point, or explanation. I don't know. I feel like there's something missing here. But I did enjoy it. I did enjoy it quite a bit. So that's kind of where that's at. Here goes the back here. Shows what it's about. And the special features are there as well. Josh Hartnett, I thought Josh Hartnett did a great job at being pretty creepy. And being a good antagonist. You don't really see that very often. And I thought, like I said, he did a great job. It does come with digital copy. And then here we have the 4K disc right there. No disc art on there at all. Just the title there. And then here we have the front, back, and spine for Trap. And this one is out now from Warner Brothers Discovery Home Entertainment. So I don't know if you guys felt the same way. Like, like something just felt missing out of it. And it felt incomplete to me. And I enjoyed it. I just wanted more, All right, next up we have Afraid on Blu-ray. It does have Blu-ray and digital copy. This is essentially like another one of those like Mithrigan movies, the Megan movies. This time it's just dealing with AI, and it's terrorizing a family and things like that. It's on the lower tier of horror for me. It was interesting to watch. It was an interesting watch, definitely. And I felt like there was a lot of potential here with this one. Didn't knock it out of the park for me. But it was really good if you just need like a good, I don't want to say horror movie, because I feel like horror thriller maybe could kind of describe this. But in that realm, I think it was a decent movie. I think there could be more with this. And there is room for a sequel that they could expand on something, maybe make it a little bit more, I guess, get more a little creative with it. I guess we'll see if there's any possibility of that. Who knows? But yeah, this one was just kind of there for me. Now, if you do have like teenagers younger teenagers that are looking to get into horror, or like, some like suspenseful type of movies, this could be a good go-to. It wasn't bad in that sense. I think like my son, he actually really enjoyed it. So yeah, so like if you're looking for like maybe this one and Tarot, I think, and I'm sure there's another one recently. This would kind of be in that ballpark. Here goes the description there, the synopsis, and the special features are there as well. And it does come with digital copy. And we have some disc art right there. So this kind of does, give you that like that inkling of like, well, maybe I should disconnect my ALEXA devices. I say it like that because there's one in this room and I don't want to activate it. Anyway, here goes the front, back, and spine for Afraid. And this one is out now from Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. Boom. All right. So I'm curious on because ever since Megan came out, I'm actually really excited for the sequel to that one. I'm curious if we're gonna be getting a whole lot more. I know that there's another AI-esque movie coming out like in the near future. So I I wanted to get that Megan hype again. You know, that one was a great movie. I really enjoyed that one. All right, next up we have a really good action thriller that I haven't seen in quite a bit, and that's Hunted, right here, starring Tommy Lee Jones and Benicio del Toro. The Hunted, right here, and it's directed by William Friedkin, which I didn't realize up until I got this just a couple days ago. I saw a William Friedkin film. If you guys don't know who William Friedkin is, he directed The Exorcist and things like that. So, but yeah, this was a really great movie. It kind of has one of those plots where it's like there's a teacher and a student, as far as you know, like learning like military tactics and fighting and hunting and killing and things like that, and then one goes rogue. One goes rogue and becomes like an assassin. So what happens? You got to get the teacher back on board to hunt the student, to get the student, you know, in check, and get him taken down, essentially. But it was really, really good. I remember watching it years ago, and I remember the performances being very like tight. You have Benicio del Toro and Tommy Lee Jones, both very intense actors, um, depending on their roles. They commit. I'll say that. They commit 110%. And this is a really great one that shows that commitment to their roles. But really, really good if you're looking for a good action thriller to check out. Here goes the back here. And the special features are there as well. And I can't wait to check this one out on 4K. Kino Lorber is putting out again. They keep putting out just hit after hit on 4K, mind you. And I'm excited for all these releases that they're putting out, because it's releases that you wouldn't expect, for one, and to see like new transfers being talked about and things like that it's pretty exciting. So let's go ahead and pop this open. All right, and it does have a slip cover. It's the same underneath here, and the back is the same as well. And here we have the Blu-ray, and the Blu-ray on this side and the 4K on this side for The Hunted. This is part of the Kino Studio Classics. See here? And the front, back, and spine for The Hunted. And this one is out now from Kino Lorber. Like I said, man, they've been knocking it out of the park like crazy. And this is one label that I'm really, really excited to be checking out their stuff, because it's just, you know, one after another. And here's another one right here. Clint Eastwood, Shirley MacLaine, Two Mules for Sister Sara on 4K Ultra HD. So it's that 4K Ultra HD and Blu-ray. You can see here. So I have seen the majority of Clint Eastwood movies. This is one of those where I feel like I think I might have seen it before. I'm not 100%. And I cannot wait to check this out, because I mean, it's Clint Eastwood. This is Clint Eastwood in his prime, you know, and any sort of Western with Clint Eastwood is like, it's a no-brainer for me. I'm gonna love it no matter what. And it's just exciting to see these being put out on 4K. So really, really excited for this one. And here's the back. And as you see here, it does say it's a brand new master right there. It says brand new HDR Dolby Vision Master, the international cut, from a 4K scan of the 35mm original camera negative. So that's cool. All right, let's go ahead and pop this open. All right. And I'll get to see a young Shirley MacLaine in this movie, so that's pretty cool. All right. And here we have the 4K disc over here on this side, the Blu-ray disc on this side, and this one does say, as you can see here, international cut, and this one's the domestic cut. So I like that. That's pretty cool that they have both versions of the film here. One on 4K. The 4K is the international, and domestic cut is on Blu-ray. And here goes the front, back, and spine for Two Mules for Sister Sara. And this one is out now from Kino Lorber. Really, really cool. All right. Next up, we have another release that I have not seen, but I've heard a lot about because I'm a big fan of this genre. And it's weird that it's like its own genre in a sense, and I really kind of strangely like that. And this is number one of the Secret Service right here on Blu-ray. And what this is it's essentially it's a James Bond spoof and parody. And I love those kind of movies. And into doing some digging about this title, for one, it had like, I think, a couple of different title changes, like throughout its original inception, and yeah, there's this genre all on its own of like James Bond parody, or like spy parody type of movies, and I've gone down this rabbit hole of looking up all these movies, right? And it just so happened the week that that I was doing that, I got an email from Kino Lorber, and the email consisted of this movie being released, which was one of the movies that came across my screen as I was looking up this genre, and so I couldn't say no. So I'm super, super excited to check this one out. I love anything that's like a parody of something else, especially if it's done really goofy. So something that I don't really have to like think about too much. I love those kind of films. Like okay, like say Hot Shots, or like Airplane, or even what's the other movie? Top Secret, I believe. All those movies are super, super, super good. Spy Hard is another one. So I'm really excited to check this out. I cannot wait. Here goes the back. Tells you what it's about, and the special features are there as well. So really, really cool. Super excited for this one as well. Man, just everything that I've read about this movie has been like, okay, perfect. This is gonna be great. And I just haven't had a moment. I intend to sit down and watch this one. And man, I believe there was another one. It was like, I might be mistaken. I think it was like 008 or something, or maybe that might have been one of the titles of this movie. I can't remember exactly. But here we have, let me see here, the Blu-ray disc for number one of the Secret Service. And this is part of the Kino Cult line here. So that's pretty cool as well. This is number one. I'm sorry, 21 of the Kino Cult line. And here we have the front, back, and spine for number one of the Secret Service. And this one is out now from Kino Lorber. Fantastic. All right, moving right along, we have another great comedy. And it's a total classic. If you love Mel Brooks, if you love Gene Wilder, this is like, again, a no-brainer for you. This should be anyway. And if you have not seen this movie, do yourself a favor and watch it. It's so good. Some of the comedy maybe hasn't aged 100% well, but it is a definite classic that everybody has to watch at least one time. Blazing Saddles, right here on 4K Ultra HD. Does have 4K Ultra HD and digital copy included, and they do have this one out on in Steelbook form as well. Really great. Anything Mel Brooks is amazing. You know, you have Spaceballs, which is another classic. Comedy like that, that's up my alley. I truly love it, and I can appreciate a really good slapstick comedy like that. Here goes the back. If you guys don't know what it's about, and the special features are there as well. All right, let's pop this open. It does have digital copy. And here we have the 4K disc here for Blazing Saddles on 4K. The 4K disc for Blazing Saddles on 4K. That sounded funny. Anyway, no disc art, but it does have a nice color right there on the disc, which is cool because, you know, you always see like the typical black disc art with just the title. So at least some other color on there does actually, you know, at least makes it pop a little bit. And here we have the front, back, and spine for Blazing Saddles on 4K Ultra HD. And this one is out now from Warner Brothers Discovery Home Entertainment. All right, next up we have another great classic, and that is North by Northwest right here on 4K. Does have 4K Ultra HD and digital copy. Fantastic Alfred Hitchcock movie. So good, starring Cary Grant. I remember watching this for the first time when I was a kid. My aunt used to love having on Turner Classic Movies back in the day, and AMC, when AMC was American Movie Classics, I believe, if I remember correctly. And yeah, and that's where I saw all these like older movies when I was younger. And she wouldn't let me change the channel. So I had no choice but to be subjected to a lot of awesome classic film at a young age. And this was one of them. Absolutely loved it. Didn't 100% completely understand it when I was a kid. But then I remember watching it, you know, again as I got older, and again and again and again throughout the years. And it's just one that I truly love and appreciate. It's Alfred Hitchcock at his best. One of his best anyway. It's so good. If you have not seen it, definitely check it out. Here goes the back here. And this one is hitting 4K for the first time, so that makes it even better to pick up. The special features are there as well. All right. Does come with digital code as well. And here we have the 4K disc right there. The nice shot of Mount Rushmore. That'll make sense if you've seen the movie before. It's a big moment in the movie. And there goes the front, back, and spine for North by Northwest on 4K Ultra HD, and this one is out now from Warner Brothers Discovery Home Entertainment. All right. Moving right along, we have a movie that a lot of people have been talking about. Some people liked it a lot, me being one of them. And then I've been hearing some people say, like, it's not that great. I think it's awesome. It's a really fun movie. And I've watched it already about 3 times. And it's fun every single time. And that's Beetlejuice right here on 4K. It does have 4K Ultra HD and digital copy. Right here. We have Michael Keaton back as Beetlejuice. That's like, we've been getting a lot of great fan service as of late. I mean, like in the last couple years, we got Michael Keaton back as Batman. Even if it was for a brief period, I loved and enjoyed that. And we have Michael Keaton back as Beetlejuice. Fantastic, fantastic, uh, character. This world, I love this world of Beetlejuice. And I want to see more of it, to be honest. This movie just kind of like invigorated that for me. I want to see more of Beetlejuice's world, more, deeper into his realm and all that stuff. I love it. I absolutely love it. I had a blast watching it. Cannot wait to pop it back in again. Here goes the back here. It shows what it's about, and the special features are there as well. And the cast is amazing. You have, a fantastic cast along with a fan favorite character, and it makes sense to me. All right. This one does have digital copy as well. And here goes the 4K disc right here. It's all black with the title right there. I would have liked to have seen some green in here. I think on the Steelbook release of this, there is a Blu-ray disc that is green. So I wish that maybe that we would have some green on the 4K at least, but cool either way. All right, and here we have the front, back, and spine for Beetlejuice Beetlejuice, and this one is out now from Warner Brothers Discovery Home Entertainment. All right. Next up, we have a release that, for me, it's been kind of, well, for one, it's been the talk of the internet. I'll say that. Talk of the internet as far as, like, the movie community. And I've put out a video already of this title, and to me, this is probably one of the most like awesomest times for this for this to come out, because I haven't seen the movie community get together like this and agree on one thing in a very, very long time, and that is the Terminator here on 4K. Does have 4K Ultra HD and digital copy. The movie community has been amazingly positive about this film. This 4K transfer is amazing. And I love seeing everybody just kind of just be excited all at once. And in agreement, and it's so cool that happens. I wish it would happen more. But it took the Terminator to unite the online movie community. I feel like, but yeah, had so much fun with this movie. It felt like watching it for the first time. I don't want to, repeat myself. If you guys want my full thoughts on it, I did, like I said, put a video out a couple videos back, but phenomenal. If you guys have not picked this up already, definitely do so. If you guys have picked up the Steelbook, lucky you, because everywhere I see it, it's sold out. So that's on my list of things to get at some point. But anyway, fantastic release. Here goes the back, and the special features are there as well. But yeah, again, like I said, it's just awesome seeing the movie community like get all like stoked about everything. This one does have digital copy as well, and I love this disc art here. Fantastic disc art. Right here we have the skull right there of the endoskeleton, the T-800. And here goes the front, back, and spine for the Terminator on 4K, and this one is out now from Warner Brothers Discovery Home Entertainment. Really, really cool. But yeah, this is definitely like release of the year for me, I think. I'm sure there's another one out there that's like on the top tier list. But this is definitely one that other studios should be taking a look at and and kind of using this as the measuring stick, I guess you could say. Now this isn't like 100% like, okay, this is the Bible of 4K transfers, but this is definitely one to get other 4K transfers up to this standard. Definitely, I think. Next up, we have another personal pickup. This was one that I was just like, you know what? I never picked this one up. Like, I couldn't understand why and how I didn't. And so I was like, well, I saw it. Oh, it was because I was picking up the Crow and my order got lost. That's what happened. And I had to cancel that order and then just redo my order. And then in doing that, I was like, well, if I spend a little extra, then I'll just get free shipping. So I was like, well, I don't have this one, so I might as well just throw that one in there. And it's Zombieland 2 Double Tap. Yeah, I never picked this one up for some odd reason. And this is the 4K Steelbook right here, 4K Blu-ray and digital copy. These are just fun movies. Zombieland is I love the first Zombieland. It was unfortunate that it took so long for the second one to come out, but I'm glad that it did. And I love this world. You know, I love this world and the characters in it. It's just fun from beginning to end with zombies. Like, zombie fun. And, like, I couldn't ask for anything more, so it was a no-brainer for me to pick this one up. Here goes the back here. And the special features are there as well. All right. And here's a closer shot right here of the front. Nice matte finish with the spot glossing right there of that logo where the 2 in the Zombieland title. And then a shot of the back here, which is cool. All the characters there. And this one does have digital copy. And here we have the 4K disc. And the Blu-ray disc, which is pretty cool. I like that disc art. And then that interior artwork that I'm always saying is important. So it looks cool. Really dig that. And the front, back, and spine for Zombieland 2 Double Tap. And this one is out now from Sony Pictures Home Entertainment. All right. Yeah, this one, like I said, yeah, I would love to see another one. And I think it would be so much fun. It's been quite a bit since this one has come out. So I feel like they're I mean, I don't want to say they're losing time. But I would like to see one sooner rather than later, you know? Next up, we have 1992 right here on Blu-ray. Does have Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy included. This movie starring Tyrese, Scott Eastwood, and this is Ray Liotta, his last film. You know, I was under the impression that this one was going to be, like, I don't want to say historical. It sounds weird saying historical and 1992 in the same sentence. But I thought it was going to be more in that realm where, you know, you're taking a look back at the year 1992. Which I believe that this movie kind of touches on a little bit. This was during the LA riots and the whole Rodney King thing that happened, and but that's just like a piece of it. They use that as the overall blanket of this whole story, in a sense. What this movie is really about, it's a heist film. So I thought that was kind of like a nice twist to it. It's a heist film, and I don't want to give too much away because I actually really enjoyed it quite a bit. The the performances are pretty good. It does feel like, I don't want to say like a made for TV movie. That's not what I mean. But like a straight to video, kind of thing, which I think it did get a small theatrical run. But the performances probably needed a little bit more work, but I will say not from these three here. I thought the main three that are listed on the front here did an excellent job. I think along the way there's some of the performances lacked. Um, but yeah, I thought it was a great movie, a heist movie that, again, I was surprising. It surprised me that it was a heist movie. Did not expect that. And it also has, a great story in there about father and son bond, which I think is kind of nice. And it kind of plays out a little bit like Die Hard, or like, Taken, in a sense, where you have the main character is typically a father, or older man, uh, and going to go help a family member or find a family member, or and along the way they beat up the bad guys, so in that sense it was kind of like by number, like, I don't want to say paint by number, but kind of something like that. Like, you kind of knew where it was going, but it was a really good action thriller that I could appreciate. So really, really good. It wasn't what I expected, but really good either way. It was really an enjoyable watch. I actually really did dig it. Here goes the back here, and the special features are there as well. All right. So it does have digital copy. And here we have the Blu-ray right here and DVD right here. And fun fact, this is it's a movie that's put out by Death Row Pictures, which kind of surprised me seeing that. I was like, okay, all right. I think it says executive produced by Snoop Dogg. So that kind of threw me off a little bit. I was like, okay, when they get into the movie business. All right, and then here goes the front, back, and spine for 1992, and this one is out now from Lionsgate. Like I said, fun, good movie, fun movie, definitely an enjoyable watch. If you guys like this type of stuff, this is one to pick up. Next up, we have Watchmen Chapter 2 on 4K. It does have 4K Ultra HD and digital copy right here. I saw the first one, the Chapter 1, and I gave my thoughts on it. This style of movie, this animation, lends itself really, really well to 4K, I think. I really like it. It almost looks like the What If Disney Plus show, which I really like. And a little bit more 3D-ish animation, I guess you could say. But really, really enjoyable. This takes the source material from the comic book, from the Watchmen comic, and literally sticks it on screen for the most part. It's honestly probably one of the most faithful adaptations of comic book work, I guess you could say, to that degree. And in saying that, it may not be for everybody, because it is so, I guess, pretty much like, 100% faithful for the most part. And there's some people that may like that, some people that may not. Some people want more, maybe change things up a bit. I'm okay with this. This is one story that I really truly enjoy. I've read the Watchmen comic, man, like the series, like so many times. And it's always a go-to, and it's very, very enjoyable to watch, because in a world of, obviously you have your typical, Marvel characters, your DC characters, things like that, the typical superhero stuff. It's nice to kind of like use Watchmen in general as like a palate cleanser. I guess that's the way I look at it anyway. I'll go back, watch Watchmen, and then I'm like, okay, that's kind of refreshing, and not everything is not everything in the superhero genre is so like, cookie cutter and things like that, or you can, kind of look at and be like, oh, okay, that's the typical superhero saves the day kind of thing. So again, in saying that, I really love this movie. I like that it was very faithful um, to the source material, and it looks amazing on screen. And I hope that uh, Warner Brothers or DC does stuff like this a little bit more. I know this is probably like one of the final, I guess, animated movies in the, I don't want to say the old regime, but hopefully they do something like this where they use these as like just standalones, just adapt some cool comic book stories just for the heck of it, and let us enjoy it like that. I think that's really cool, and it would be smart to do it. But here goes the back here, and the special features are there as well. And let me know in the comments, if you guys like that kind of stuff. If you would like to see like some cool Batman stories, or some maybe like Constantine, that'd be kind of cool as well. Swamp Thing would be pretty neat. As just like standalone, like kind of grandiose, stories, just put in animated form. That would be pretty cool. And which stories would you guys pick? Here it goes. It does have digital copy, and there goes the 4K disc there. The nice clock hands there as the disc art. And here we have the front, back, and spine for the Watchmen Chapter 2. And this is on 4K, out December 3rd from Warner Brothers Discovery Home Entertainment. All right. And last but not least, we have an awesome TV show that I've been enjoying quite a bit. And I'm so glad to have this in hand as a physical copy. And I cannot wait to check this out once again. And that is House of the Dragon, the complete second season. Right here on 4K. Fantastic. Phenomenal show. I love it. The biggest problem that I have is that for the life of me, like, I love Game of Thrones. I love House of the Dragon. There's so many characters involved. Half the time, I can never remember anybody's name. I always have to have my phone open to to remember everybody's name. And that's a me problem. That's not the show problem. That's definitely a me problem. But anyway, yeah, love that. It does come with some character cards. 8 character cards are included. You see there. And here goes the back. Right there. To show what it's about. And the special features are there as well. And like I said, this is the second season. Me and my wife have watched it through, and it's so good. Like, I can't get enough of it. It's really that darn good. Let's go ahead and pop this open. And see here. And as I said, it does come with some character cards. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. Let's pop these open. All right. So that's pretty neat. This one, it does have an episode guide with it. That's always very handy. I love that, and I appreciate those. We have characters right here. And look at that. It does have their names in the back. So that's very helpful. See them right there. And then Targaryen. All right. Aemon Targaryen. And some of these names I can't pronounce either, so. Alicent Hightower. And here we have Rhaenyra Targaryen. I hope I'm not butchering these names. I've heard these names so many times too. I should be able to know how to pronounce them and remember them. I can't. There we have Daemon Targaryen, right? We have Corlys Velaryon and Rhaenys Targaryen. And we have Jacaerys Valerian. Valerian. And Mysaria. I am so sorry. If you guys are super fans of this show and I'm like butchering all this stuff, I really do apologize. But anyway, and here we have the disc here. Oh, there goes disc 1 that fell out. So here we have disc 1 and disc 2 right there. And we have disc 3 over here on this side. And disc 4. And they all have like that cool embossed or cool etched, that's what I mean, disc art there, which is pretty neat. And here we have the front, back, and spine for House of the Dragon, the complete second season on 4K. Does have 4K Ultra HD and no digital copy and no Blu-ray. And it is out now from Warner Brothers Discovery Home Entertainment. Anyway, all right, so that's all I got for you guys today. Thanks for sticking with me. I will put links down in the description below if you guys want to pick up any of these titles. You guys don't have to, but if you do, it does help out the channel immensely, like you wouldn't even imagine. But thank you guys so much for checking out this video. Please give this video a big thumbs up if you dug it or found it informative in any way. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button as well, because I will be coming back with more videos as always. And with all that being said, we'll catch you next time.